A warm welcome to you, our viewers, to this edition of the news in English here on the television. My name is Serge Nhore. We'll begin with the headlines. President Paul Kagame has joined Masai Ujiri for the groundbreaking of Zaria Court, an urban development project in Kigali with a focus on community hospitality, sports and culture. In September, the final decision will be made on Rwanda's request to add 4 of the country's genocide memorial centers to UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. And on the international scene, a member of Niger's military junta has delivered a national address on state television and said the transitional government will prosecute ousted President Mohamed Bazoum for high treason and undermining national security. Now the details, I hope you're having a great start of the week. The President of the Republic of Rwanda, His Excellency Paul Kagame, has laid the foundation stone for the construction of a sports complex named Zaria Court Kigali, which is expected to speed up the journey of making Rwanda the hub of sports and entertainment on the African continent. We have the details with Adam Squizera.
Zaria Court is a development project dedicated to develop sports and entertainment activities, plus facilitating the investment based on such activities. Masai Ujiri, the co-founder of Giants of Africa and the investor of this project, noted that the vision of Rwanda was the main reason that triggered his desire to invest in Rwanda. Whereas he pointed out how sports and entertainment activities are an issue in this sector of investment.
Yeah, we have to stop seeing sports as recreation on the continent. We have to see it as competition, and we have to see it as a business. Yeah, so when His Excellency had this vision of the arena, you think about it, think about 5 years ago, and having that vision to build this arena, and what comes in the ecosystem, and then renovating that incredible stadium, and then what's around it. So when I think of Scotiabank, when I think of LA Live, when we think of all these places where we play professional sports, it's a money driver, it's revenue generating. Yeah, money is breeding every day. Yeah, how are we feeding all these people? How are we building our economy through sport?
Speaking at the groundbreaking event for the construction of the Zaria Court, President Paul Kagame appreciated the partners that helped Rwanda to achieve its vision, where he noted that having sports and entertainment hubs in Africa will not only nurture the talents, but also generate revenues and take the continent to the greater competitive heights.
Really grateful that we have been able to work together, and many things have happened, including now this one that is coming up, Zaria Court, and the whole ecosystem built around it, as you said. And it doesn't stop here. It spreads across Rwanda, the region, and our continent.
President Kagame also demonstrated how sports are more important in the economic growth of the country.
In Africa, sports is a big thing. The poor, the rich, everyone is just connecting with that every day, every moment, and that helps the spirit to grow even in other areas of development. Therefore, it will grow the infrastructure, it will grow the economies, it contributes to tourism, does many things. So this is not just as we see it. It's much, much bigger than what is seen by the eyes. And I wanted to thank you, Masai, Andrew, and everyone who has been supporting you as part of your teams. So again, I wanted to emphasize that here. You should all feel at home.
Zaria Court will mark Rwanda's inaugural establishment of its kind on the continent. The facility is envisioned as a core of urban hospitality center, repurposing existing structures to house an 80-room boutique hotel, diverse dining options, and elevated rooftop lounge, fitness facilities, space dedicated to well-being, co-working areas, and even a podcast studio. This project is anticipated to be finalized by early 2025. Adams Kwizera, RTV News.
Thank you, Adams. Now to religious matters, and pilgrims to Kibeho say the water there that is believed to possess healing properties is among the reasons many people flock there, in addition to the fact that the site is of course considered holy, and that they expect many blessings when they take the time to make the journey even from other countries.
I chose to come to Kibeko because I want some good testimonies from Kibeko. Yes, I come here because my Mama Mary has been doing so many testimonies, so many performances. He has been performing good things from here. So that I chose also Daniel that let me go. I have other problems which are attacking me every time, which are playing with my head, but I say, let me take to Mother Mary. I heard that Mother Mary can clear everything. So I come here purposely to my problems. There's some of my problems which I want Mother Mary to help me with. So that is why I come to Kibeko now.
Kibeho is truly a place where the heaven bowed and we have got a message from the Virgin Mary, the message for the whole world, from this place, for the whole world. And in a particular way, the solemnity of Assumption is connected with the apparitions in 82. 15th August, the Virgin Mary appeared here in tears. So I was present in that moment here. I didn't see the Virgin Mary, but what I saw in the face of the visionaries, they were somehow traumatized by what they were seeing. And here, a place where the Virgin Mary, our Mother from heaven, showed her sorrows, is a place also to console her. That's why I think these people is coming here to console her. There is a plan since the district of Nyaruguru is doing the master plan of the city of Kibeho, of the town of Kibeho, you can say like that. We are collaborating, our Bishop Celestine Hakizimana and his team. We are looking forward to find a proper place where to extend the works of this shrine.
Now to agricultural matters. People who work in the agricultural sector have noted that supporting agricultural SMEs can be one of the solutions to help improve the welfare of farmers and also address various challenges that they face, such as limited access to markets as well as financing. We have the details with Olive Nete.
On Monday, AGRA, an organization that aims at improving agriculture on the African continent, launched the 5-year Rwanda strategic plan that will start from 2023 to 2027. The strategy will focus on supporting agricultural SMEs and attract young people in this sector. Dr. Agnes Karibata, the president of AGRA, points out that the strategy aims at improving agriculture in Rwanda.
We are sitting in a region right in the midst of a market of about 300 million people. And again, if we develop our knowledge economy, if we develop our ability to use data and manage data, if we develop the agility that comes with a youthful environment and an agile policy environment, we definitely have huge potential. So those are the areas that I believe we've tried to build our strategy on, but also that I believe can take us to the next level.
The Minister of Trade and Industry, Dr. Jean Chrysostome Ngabitsinze, points out that accessibility to markets should go hand in hand with quality goods.
To access the market, even if you can reach there by foot, but you need the money to go there. And you need the production to bring with you. So it's not just an access, then you say I'm connected. You must be connected efficiently with tangible product, good in terms of quality and the quantities. So I think if AGRA will be able to reach another step, and we are ready.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Animal Resources, in collaboration with AGRA, the agriculture sector has significantly improved, and now Rwanda multiplies improved seeds, which was not the case before. Additionally, there is an increase in utilization of quality seeds from between 12% to 15% in 2016 to 35.3% in 2020. Dr. Ildefonse Musafiri, the Minister of Agriculture and Animal Resources, points out that the launched strategy is in line with the government's program of improving agriculture.
If you look at the strategy of AGRA we launched today, it's also in line with what the ministry is looking forward. So as we have been following, the strategy is built on two pillars. One is to increase productivity as well. So we make sure that we support youth, cooperatives, women, private sector to increase productivity per hectare of major crops, which is also in line with what we are looking forward. Second is the inclusiveness. So the strategy is inclusive. We want to bring more youth, more women, and the private sector into a productive activity, and all towards the agri-business transformation. As long as the funding they are bringing in agriculture, the technical expertise, the assistance, the resources and networking that they are bringing in the sector is also contribute to the development of Rwanda.
Haile Mariam Desalegn, former Prime Minister of Ethiopia and AGRA board chair, also emphasizes that regardless of achievements made since the organization started its activities in Rwanda, there is need to ensure sustainability in farming.
We simply cannot stop forging forward. Today, with the launch of this new strategy, we reaffirm our resolve to continue transforming food systems in Rwanda to make them more resilient and sustainable. For AGRA's new strategy in Rwanda, the overall goal is to strengthen agricultural small and medium enterprises' competitiveness by joining hands with other players to ensure there is adequate access to support services, affordable finance, and markets to expand, that increasing their capacity and ability to serve smallholder farmers.
AGRA started its operations in Rwanda in 2006. In the 5-year strategy plan, it intends to improve the performance of 500 agribusinesses, create 132,000 dignifying work opportunities, reach 1.5 million small-scale farmers, and also double investment in the agriculture sector from $20 million to about $50 million. Olive Nete, RTV News.
Very good news for the agricultural sector. Thank you, Olive, for that report. Now, exhibitors at this year's Rwanda International Trade Fair have been commending the way it was organized, noting that it was a great opportunity to showcase their products and services to the thousands of visitors who visited their stands during the 3 weeks during which it has been ongoing.
I believe in terms of being in this particular exhibition, you will realize that we are coming from the background of insurance, and there has been a low penetration in terms of people uptake in insurance, and we believe in terms of visibility, this gives us a very good platform to make sure that people across the country get more knowledge about insurance awareness and how it is going to play part into their lives, and at the same time, being able to grow the wealth and keep safety in terms of when incidents or accidents happen. You look at it, we are the only insurance company that actually is participating in this particular exhibition. It is a great honor for us to have this particular award. And it means that in terms of our clientele, they are able to know that Sonara does exist. Many of the people in the past have not been very well encouraged to know that Sonara does exist. But we come back to the market, we have repositioned ourselves, and we believe going forward that we'll be able to make a lot of impact in terms of growth of insurance.
Top officials in Rwanda's Ministry of Trade and Industry have been urging the country's private sector to increase the quality and quantity of locally produced products so that they may be able to fully utilize the opportunities such expos offer. The venue of the annual expo is to change so that more exhibitors can be featured. This was the 26th Rwanda International Trade Fair to be organized and saw the participation of 412 exhibitors, 121 of them foreigners from 22 countries, and it saw as many as 300,000 visitors. It will end on Tuesday. Moving on, Richter, a not-for-profit organization representing the Rwanda Internet community, which also manages the .rw country code, lead domain and the Rwanda Internet Exchange Point, has launched a domain name auction site that will help to transform the digital landscape here in Rwanda. We have the details with Adams Kwizera.
With this innovative initiative, businesses and individuals will get access to bid on premium web addresses, securing their online presence. The domain name auctions by Richter, which is intended to open up the world of possibilities for Rwanda's vibrant and ever-growing technology community, as noted by Ingabire Grace, the Chief Executive Officer of Richter.
This is an initiative that has been launched by Richter to give opportunities to businesses, entrepreneurs, companies, organizations, and even individuals to bid for premium domain names and as well purchase other available domain names. So we call upon to businesses, organizations operating in Rwanda, even at the international level, to be part of the auction. So the platform for the auction that is available online is auction.richter.org.rw. So it's online, visible, and accessible to everyone.
The Chief Executive Officer of Richter also explained that the use of .rw website also promotes Rwanda's brand, as well as preserving the proper website management to its users.
So as you know, a domain name is your brand, and a brand is you. So we are really encouraging businesses that are operating in Rwanda and beyond Rwanda to participate in this bidding activity. So the bidding is open to everyone who has not yet acquired any domain name on RW. For instance, those who are owning other generic .org and others. So this is an opportunity that is given to them to secure and protect their brands in Rwanda.
The names in this auction domain are those that Richter found that deserves to be in use, since had no one who's using them. Hence to that whenever someone likes a name, they will have it. Adams Kwizera, RTV News.
Now, as we noted in the headlines, in September, the final decision will be made on Rwanda's request to add 4 of the country's genocide memorial centers to UNESCO's World Heritage Site list. The decision will be made at next month's 45th session of the World Heritage Committee in Saudi Arabia, as was confirmed by Rwanda's Minister of National Unity and Civic Engagement, Dr. Jean Damascene Bizimana. The 4 memorials are the ones at Gisozi here in Kigali, Bisesero in the Western Province, Nyamata in Bugesera District, that's in the Eastern Province, and Murambi in Nyamagabe District in the South. Their addition to UNESCO's list would be very significant.
The World Heritage list is a registry that comes from the World Heritage Convention. And the World Heritage Convention is basically this international instrument through which the countries around the world come to the agreement that there are some places that are very important for the whole humanity. And because of their importance, it's necessary for the international community as a whole to come together and secure their promotion and preservation.
Before we go, let us once again take a look at the headlines. President Paul Kagame has joined Masai Ujiri for the groundbreaking of Zaria Court, an urban development project in Kigali, with a focus on community, hospitality, sports, and culture. In September, the final decision will be made on Rwanda's request to add 4 of the country's genocide memorial centers to UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. And in the international news, a member of Niger's military junta has delivered a national address on state television and said the transitional government will prosecute ousted President Mohamed Bazoum for high treason and undermining national security. That is the news for now. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. I'll be seeing you soon again.